What's going on, guys? So for today I decided to do a little bit of a different video where I do my top 10 favorite Beyblades and Beyblade X currently. Okay, I want to give away a few honorable mentions to 4 Beys that didn't make it into the top 10 just because I was like, but do I like them as much as these other Beys? So, oh, I'm missing one actually. That was, I think it accidentally got put back in there. It did. Okay, that's fine. That's completely fine. But we're gonna go ahead and bring it up. So the first 5 here are just gonna be some honorable mentions we're gonna go over that were so close, but not quite close enough. First one is Shark Edge. I love Shark Edge. I love it as an attack type, defense type, balance type, you name it. I'd use it as a counter attack or stamina type. It's goated, I love it. But it's not quite in the top 10. To be in top 10, I have to like you, using you competitively and also aesthetically, and also you have to just have that it factor, and you're close, but no cigar. Next up, we have Wizard Rod. As much as I like the Wizard series, and I like Wizard Rod, I'm sorry, you just can't be in the top 10 because you just can't. It's one of those things where as much as I like it, I don't like it as much as Arrow. I'm sorry. It's the reality. Arrow to me is cooler, personal opinion. Next up we have Viper Tail. Again, great honorable mention, but just doesn't make the cut. Then of course we have Whale Wave. I love it, but I don't love it enough to put it in the top 10. It's good, but I don't know, maybe if it ever got a retrain. And then Cobalt Dragoon, I absolutely adore this Bey, but realistically speaking, it takes a lot to use it, and I feel like it takes too much of my mental focus in tournaments to use it. Even though I've gotten first place with it a few times, I just feel like while it's a great Bey, it's not quite there. So anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into my top 10. This is in no particular order. I will like some more than others, but that doesn't mean that I don't love them. And I feel like top 10 also should be about its competitive performance, its looks, its overall feel, vibe, and how I feel about it. There has to be some emotional attachment, and this is very much an opinion piece here. But anyways, first up, we're gonna go ahead and get into it again. Wizard Arrow. You knew it was gonna be on this list if you know me. I've used Wizard Arrow more than I've used probably just about any other Bey besides Drawn Sword. Wizard Arrow is great as a push attacker. You could use it as a defense type. You could use it as a balance type, especially as a push attacker slash stamina Bey, behaving defensively. Oh god, you could even use it as a stamina type. It's actually not terrible at it, but you're gonna probably want to use something like Orb over Ball. But you could run Wizard Rod and Wizard Arrow. I've done it before. Next up, for number 2 in this top 10, or number 9, we have Hell's Hammer. You knew this was gonna happen. Hell's Hammer is one of my favorite Beys. As an attack shaped blade, it's very aggressive as an attack type, a defense type. As a balance type, stamina, it doesn't do so well, but it looks cool. It's absolutely amazing, and I love it personally. Next up, we technically have 2, because I love Knight Lance, but Thanos is Knight Lance, but he's Thanos, so hear me out. I love Knight Lance. I think Knight Lance definitely deserves to be in this top 10 spot. I have a video coming out soon of Knight Lance, by the way, where I actually go over a competitive set that I've used to tear apart my Beys and Beers competitions, and Knight Lance is actually a really big part of that. Knight Lance just scares everybody and tears through everybody. I love it. Personal opinion. I think it's better as an attacker and better as a balance type than it is defense. But what it offers in its rounder shape and also still being somewhat aggressive as a triangle, and then that triangle sometimes just being able to both attack and deflect. It's Kino. I love it. Next up, we have Sting. I'm a huge Unicorn Sting fanboy. Unicorn Sting! It's so good. I love it so much. I feel like Unicorn Sting just doesn't get the props it deserves. A nice Orb set, you could use it on level, you could use it on low flat, you could use it on anything, it doesn't matter. Taper, Unicorn Sting is just awesome. Next up, we have back-to-back Beyblades. Honorable mentions, I guess, to Phoenix Wing, but this is just better. I like Tyranno Roar. Tyranno Roar as an Echo, really a retrain. And I say that because it's not really an Echo, it has its own substance. Echo usually has the connotation of it's worse. The Echoes aren't worse, they're retrains, they're redesigns too. Do you have to scratch yourself in the middle of the video, my boy? My dog, sorry. Retrain, I think, is better because they're designed to do a job a little bit differently. This thing is great, love it. One of the best balance type attackers / attack types you could use. Next up, we have another Tyranno in this top 10. Beat Tyranno. Beat Tyranno is just so cool. It's such a good bay, and if I didn't put this on my top 10, I'd be mad at myself. Next up, we have Weiss Tiger. A lot of people are probably wondering why Weiss Tiger. He's just cool, man. You know what I mean? Like Weiss Tiger will absolutely go down as one of my all-time favorite bays, and as a defense type, as an attack type, as a balance type, even sometimes as a stamina type. I think it's fine. I think it's great. It's serviceable. Next one is another big cat, but it's not Leon Crest. It's Leon Claw. Leon Claw is just one of my all-time favorites, and I used it a lot. It and Weiss Tiger, I'm constantly cycling back and forth between the two of them. One of my favorite videos actually on this channel is my video with Weiss Tiger and Leon Claw. You can go through videos and like scroll down. It's one of my earlier videos, and Weiss Tiger and Leon Claw are just two of my favorites. This is the heavier version of Leon Claw that I have. The Hasbro version, my TT, is like the lightest one my buddy's ever seen. Next up, we have, you know him, you love him, Sphinx Cowl. Sphinx Cowl had to be on here because Sphinx Cowl is just, I've used it. I used it to win my first tournament. It's cool looking. The black Sphinx Cowl is probably the coolest looking Beyblade as far as defense types go, and it can be used as an attack type. I used it as a balance type. You could really use it, I think, leaning more defensively as a balance type and a defense attack type hybrid. That's kind of what I did. Not really going too much for stamina, but because I put it on Unite, I think Taper has slightly better stamina with its compact shape, but again, it functions, it works. And last but not least, you guys already knew that this one was coming because, well, I haven't mentioned it yet. And, well, quite frankly, it's kind of the mascot of my channel. Drawn Sword. This also goes for Phoenix Feather. I have to get a new Phoenix Feather because my old Phoenix Feather unfortunately broke. Specifically when I was trying to take on a Phoenix Wing. My Phoenix Feather broke, and then the metal chunks actually tore apart his Phoenix Wings, or Sword Phoenix's point bit. So it was a fair trade because Phoenix Feather left its mark. But Drawn Sword is just, oh, it's so good. I use it a lot. I love it. This Drawn Sword is like super duper old. Kind of using it now. Obviously, it's super well worn, and you can see like the plastic is all kinds of chopped up. Just the metal is molded into the plastic. It's super well worn. It's super well loved. Super well used. It's actually got some corrosion spots now, but I'm probably going to have it until the day I die. I will always love Drawn Sword, and I will always continue to use it and find a niche for it however I can. It just is what it is. But hey, you know, I like Drawn Sword. It is what it is. I don't know what to say. It's my favorite base still till this day. In X, I feel like I look at Drawn Sword and I'm like, yeah, and then I get it and I put it on the launcher and I just rip it hard, and it just, I don't know, it feels good. It feels good. Dirt Dragon, look at this, look at his derpy face. Look at his nothing going on in his head. Just flame breathing boy. Oh, such a good release. Such a good release. I love it, love it, love it, love it. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for me. Thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I super appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next one. The next one's actually gonna be a combo breakdown for this Beyblade. So keep your eyes peeled. But yeah, that's my top 10. And also a combo for this one, which is not too dissimilar to my combo for this. But it is a secondary combo, and the combos are interchangeable. So keep your eyes open for that. Because it's actually a meta 80 height. Meta 80 height combo. It's two meta, technically, 80 height combos. But you get what I'm saying. Anyways, guys, I will see you all in the next video.